Look what I get to try. About Face has finally dropped their Illusionist Concealer, long awaited, and I'm so excited to try it. I have been a longtime fan of the Performer Foundation and the Curtain Call powder. If I can make my base even more About Face products, I will gladly oblige. My foundation shade is L1 neutral, but they also sent me F1 neutral, so light and fair. I think I'm gonna go with the True Match today because what I like to use concealer for is obviously for the under eyes and for cleaning up whatever eyeshadow I dragged across my face. So let's take off the beauty filter for this one. Jump scare. Guys, I'm sorry. I love a beauty filter. What can I say? I think that this concealer deserves like a fair shake. So first impression here, we do have this like very thin doe foot. I think this is more like a paddle brush. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's actually put it on. Do you like to use a damp beauty blender to blend out my concealer? Okay, so here's with, and then here's without. Guys, I see a difference. That is an eye bag right there. There's no eye bag over here. Wow. Let's add it to the other side. Other places I like to put concealer are just anywhere that I need a little bit of extra coverage. My nose always stays pretty red, so I always like to swipe a little bit of concealer there. And now the final result. Wow. Just wow. Just watch a couple concealers that I have on hand and then I dragged my hand through it. Not very good at this. Anyway, the top is Tarte Shape Tape. Middle is MAC concealer. What is it? The 24-hour fix, Studio Fix. And then bottom is the Illusionist concealer. I would say the Tarte, very, very thick and creamy. And it's kind of something I only use for brow blocking. The MAC, that's my current, like, tried and true, does go on very thin coverage. And I think honestly, like my honest opinion here is that the About Face is like the perfect balance between the two of these. It's a bit more full coverage than the MAC concealer, but it's not aggressively thick and like goopy like Tarte concealer or even like the e.l.f. concealer that I've used like when I'm trying to be like more of a drugstore girl. That goes on way too thick for me. This is a total Goldilocks situation, like too creamy, too water-based, just right. Also gonna put on a little bit of their bronzer stick in the shade Beach Goth. Let's just add some all-around warmth to this whole little look that we're doing today. Filter is still off, by the way. We're gonna add a little bit of Blush Rush in the shade In the Dust. And lastly, we're gonna take a little bit of Curtain Call powder, which by the way, I love this little mesh like trampoline situation. Okay, beauty filter still off. What do we think? And beauty filter on. There's hardly a difference here. It's really just because I have on no lip color, you can tell. Okay, final look all together. The more this settles in, the more I like it. My God, this was so worth the wait.